Alright, today we're going to be showing you how to make some fruit and veg. We're going to show you how quick it is to make, starting from scratch. We're going to show you how quick it is to clean up, and how we're going to try and show you how yummy it is to drink. So, I'm just going to do what we regularly do. Feel free to ask questions along the way.
I have one.
What's that?
Can I please spin the thing?
Yeah, you can have it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So the first thing I do is I'm going to definitely use one banana in the blender. That's at the end of the process. And I also put on these awesome, just a handful of frozen blueberries.
Oh.
That's a nice little flavor, and blueberries have, Brenda, what do blueberries have? Antioxidants.
Tasty.
So we like to have a little bit of blueberries in there.
Hey, everybody, antioxidants.
Now this is the base of our blender. It sits there all the time, and over here we have, from the last time we juiced, yesterday, all the pieces are drying. There's about 7 pieces to our Breville blender, and it really comes together pretty quickly.
7.
Okay, so here's what we've got. So this is the assemblage. This little spinny thing goes in there. This is going to catch the fruit and veg. This sits on top. This closes over it and holds it tight. And this holds the. Actually, this lid is only for when you want only the juice. This allows kind of the pulp that made it in there to stay in this thing, and you really only get juice. So I'll kind of pour it out of that and show you in a little bit. So that's ready to go. So we're going to do 2 apples. So this is how we do the apples. We get the cold water going to spin off the stem of the apple.
Oh.
Grab a knife, and we're just going to cut it in 2 or 3 pieces. I've actually started blending with only taking the stem off, and I put the seeds in the blender because I don't think I'm getting any of that. I think it makes it into the other side that I throw out.
Now, is this good for kids? Kids like it?
It's real good for kids.
Oh, okay.
We'll let everybody have some. So this is the apple. We're going to do a mix of fruit and vegetable. Easy. That's the apple.
That was easy. Let's go get a that was easy button.
Now I'm going to grab some carrots. Just a good amount of carrots. But then I'm going to start rinsing those in the cold water because generally they do need to be cleaned. I'm also going to cut off the tips. The other thing I'm going to start rinsing is the spinach. As you can clearly see, it says, well,
Oh, wait, right there. Wash product for use.
wash product before use, yeah.
There.
So they want us to wash the spinach, so
Washing spinach,
I wash
guys.
it good in cold water. And spinach is an important part of getting our greens. As Dr. Furman says, greens are an essential part of a healthy life. And so I'm trying to put more of that into my diet. Okay, so there's our carrots, there's our spinach. What else do we put in there? I'm forgetting something. Tomato. Oh, I want to show you these tomatoes. So the great thing about tomatoes is when they get to looking a little wrinkly, these are great ones to juice. We don't have to eat the wrinkly ones anymore. We just juice them.
Tomato.
Okay, so we'll do like 2½ tomatoes. Those rinse pretty easy. I pull the stem off and then plop them in. Got our spinach rinsing, and now we're going to kind of wash, and I'm going to take off the ends that I don't like of the carrots while I continue to kind of rinse them a little bit. I guess anything that you put into the blender you have the potential to drink if it ends up on the right side, so I'm going to get them a little clean. I'm not super concerned about it, but So now with these carrots, I can kind of hand scrub them and plop them in one at a time, and then I'll blend them really quick. The water's a little cold, so I'm going to turn a little hot water on because it kind of makes my fingers ache. But I don't want it super hot because well, one, yeah, it might burn my hands, but two, I want the vegetables to stay cold because that affects the temperature of the drink that's going to come out. Alright, so those are ready back to washing the spinach. We'll do that in a second. Isn't that cool?
You're dropping out there.
Now we're going to do the spinach. So I grab a handful, I just leave it running, kind of squeeze it out. Pop it in. You can see it popping out here where we did have the spinach. Go through a bag of spinach after about 4 or 5 days. We do it on salad and blend it. Spinach doesn't last a real long time. Alright. Now part of what I wanted to show you today is the cleanup. So I'm now cleaning my strainer because I know I finished the last bit of straining. I rinse it real good. If I'm concerned about its cleanliness, I can put it in the dishwasher, but this was just some spinach. It looks real clean. So I'm going to put it over on our towel to air dry. And it'll be ready in a few minutes for whatever somebody else needs it for. I grabbed the carrot tips and a little spinach that fell out. And my sink is now ready to start washing the unit. So I have nothing else to blend. So I'm going to start washing the pieces really quickly, but cleanly. Here's the inside of the blender. That's the top of it. Scrape that. Obviously, people that are into gardening can use this to help with their mulch. I am not as much into gardening, so it goes into our garbage can for now.
Juice. Blender. Waste.
So now this occasionally gets put in the dishwasher, but it looks clean enough to me, and I know I washed it a day or two ago, so it's fine. This is the tub that caught all the. So let's look how much goes in here. That's the part that's not going into our body, which brings up the important question of why juice? What is happening there?
Why juice?
Well, juicing, it's not a magic thing. If you ate all those vegetables, you would just be more full. But all of the good nutrients come out in the juice, and you don't get the fiber. So if you want a lot of good nutrients, or you want to increase your nutrients and calories, there are calories in this. It's just like virtually the same calories. If you want to get those into your diet, this is a quick and low volume way to do it, and it's very healthy and very natural. And I've been doing it since August of last year, which is about, what's that, about 8 months?
That's right.
And I feel great. I really feel great.
It's actually about 7.
About 7 months? Okay. So this is kind of a weird one to clean. It gets a little bit under the rim, but because I've got the water hot now, I can scrub it a little bit. This is where the spinner sits. And again, this is totally dishwashable. Now, I love my Breville. I learned about it from watching the movie Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And that was last July or so. Really loved the movie. Decided I wanted to start doing it. I have done a 10-day juice fast. I lost about 7 pounds. And then I didn't really do it for the weight loss, but just to kind of do kind of a cleanse. And then I've kind of taken a balanced approach to eating more vegetables and greens, juicing, eating less meat. This is the one I think that people hate to clean. So I kind of rinse it on both sides and scrub it both sides. And then I put soap in it. This is where it's spinning out the juice from the veg, cutting it. Then I soap it on both sides. And you know, we've been using it half a year. It looks almost brand new to me. And it also, the instructions say you can put it in hot water and let it rest for 10 minutes if you want to continue, but I feel like I scrubbed it good enough. So I'm going to let it dry. Okay, so we're almost done. The last thing is I want to grab a paper towel and clean up that spillage. That was from the last piece I carried over. Some of it spilled out of the tip. Alright. How long has our video been so far?
It has been 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes, and we're here ready to... So here's what you would get. Watch this right here. If you just wanted the juice, you could pour this into a glass, and it comes out kind of like apple juice or carrot juice. But because when we blend all of the stuff. So the juice is usually very good if you just drink the juice. This is a blend with banana and blueberry. We've also put almond in it before. So here we go. While that's blending, I'm gonna get about 5 ice cubes. Keep it cool.
5 ice cubes. Keep it cool, like me.
Dropping my left top here. Okay, who's having some juice? You want some? What's up?
Oh, Dad, I want some juice.
You want some too?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Okay, I think we're ready. In our blender, if you blend it too long, it actually heats it up. So that's why I put a little ice cube in. Alright.
Oh.
This is for my cameraman. Is that too much?
No.
Hey, I don't want to be the cameraman.
This is for me. Mommy? Are you having a glass, Mommy?
Tasty.
Okay, and Kato? Tyson, you sure you don't want a glass?
Will get me drinking my last.
Okay, and here we have fruit and juice blend. There's a little bit left. I'm going to drink this glass and then pour the rest in, and then I'll wash this and we'll be done.
I'm on my knees, so that's why it looks
So
different.
that was probably what? 2 carrots worth, half an apple, who knows? Some banana. Good stuff. So I'll wash this up and we're done with the meal.
Was the fruit and veg good? Brenda, what do you think of the fruit and veg?
Delightful.
Delightful.
So here's my lovely wife. To our health. And to your health.
What about me?
Get over here.
Yeah.
To better eating and better living.
Slurp, slurp. I'm gonna drink mine later when I can video myself because everybody wants to
Okay,
see me.
go ahead. Wrap it up.
Got a video myself. Drinking a
How
little
long was that? 12 minutes? Good stuff, huh?
It's real attractive after you drink it because then you have a little mustache. It's real attractive.
What you gotta do is work on not tipping it back so far. Just get it right to your mouth. You gonna video you?
I already did.
Oh, okay, this is our last glass and we're done. It's about 12 minutes from start to finish.
14?
The only thing we had to have was, we had to have a blender, we had to have the fruit and vegetable, and we had to have the will to take the time to do it. But now all the pieces are there cleaning and we're ready for our next fruit and veg, which we'll do either later today or tomorrow.
Alright.
Alright, till next time.
If you have any comments, leave them in the description below. Thank you.